What if I told you? The weight you feel, the hollow space inside, it's not a sign you're falling apart. It's the sound of your spirit cracking open, breaking free from a life that no longer fits. This isn't a crisis. It's a calling. A fierce invitation to wake up from the story you've been told, to strip away the masks, the expectations, the shoulds, and find the raw, unfiltered truth underneath. That heaviness? It's the pressure of growth, the uncomfortable stretch before you break through to something bigger than yourself. That emptiness? It's the space clearing out the old, making room for the real you to show up stronger, clearer, unstoppable. You're not broken. You're evolving. Not lost, but becoming. This dark moment? It's the opening act of your own rebirth. And if you feel like everything's shifting beneath your feet, like your world's been flipped upside down, good, because it means you're on the edge of a new beginning. You're not just surviving this. You're waking up. There's a subtle, yet powerful shift happening inside you that can't be ignored or rushed. It's the quiet rebellion of your inner self waking up from years of living on autopilot, questioning everything you once took for granted. This restless feeling, the mismatch between who you are and the life you've been living, is actually a sacred nudge. A cosmic signal urging you to shed outdated patterns and beliefs that no longer resonate. You're standing at a crossroads between the safety of the known and the vast mystery of what lies ahead. It's unsettling, yes, but it's also where profound growth takes root. This stage of uncertainty isn't a sign of failure or weakness. It's the crucible of transformation, where your soul refines its truth in the fire of change. You are being initiated into a new level of awareness, where old identities fall away, and a deeper, more authentic you is invited to rise. So, if life feels like it no longer fits, if you sense you've outgrown familiar roles, but can't yet see the next step, know this, it's not a setback. It's the sacred beginning of your spiritual. There are moments when the heaviness that grips you feels like a weight too heavy to bear. But what if that weight is actually the gentle hand of your soul, urging you to pause and reflect? It's not a breakdown. It's a breakthrough in disguise. A sacred signal that the old way no longer fits the deeper truth waiting to be revealed within you. This heaviness is the body's language for transformation. A call to slow down, to stop chasing illusions, and to turn inward toward a more profound sense of self. When your world feels distant, it's because your soul is creating the space needed to shed what no longer serves you, clearing the fog so that clarity can eventually emerge. This is the sacred liminal space, a threshold where your inner compass recalibrates, guiding you toward a life that resonates with your authentic essence. It's uncomfortable. Yes. It's uncertain. But it is also the soil in which your true self takes root and begins to grow. And this moment of disconnection and heaviness, the life you've known no longer fits the roles, the expectations, the noise. They all feel heavy and distant. Your mind slows, your body grows tired. Not because you're broken, but because something inside is shifting. This is the breaking down of false walls, the quiet unraveling of illusions that once kept you safe but now hold you back. You start to question everything. Why am I here? What's the meaning behind it all? This isn't just confusion. It's the soul peeling back layers, making space for truth. And in that space, real awakening begins. But because something inside you is shifting, breaking down everything that's not real, you start questioning, why am I here? What's the point of all this? Why do I feel so numb? And when those questions rise, so does anxiety. Not because you're weak, but because your old identity is crumbling. And your soul is done playing small. This is what mystics and seekers call the dark night of the soul. It's when life strips you bare, takes away the masks, burns the false foundations, so something real can rise. It feels like death, but it's not the end. It's the death of the illusion, of the roles you were forced to play, of the person you thought you had to be. You were never meant to fit into a system that denies your soul. You were never meant to spend your life chasing validation. You were never meant to be numb, silenced, shamed, or small. So your soul speaks through the silence, through the sadness, through the ache, saying, "Wake up. There's more to you than this. There's something deeper waiting." Maybe your depression is sacred grief, grief for the parts of you you had to hide. Grief for the dreams you buried just to be accepted. Grief for the self you abandoned to survive. And maybe your anxiety is your soul refusing to stay silent. It's the rebellion of your truth against a life that no longer aligns. This pain you're in? It's not the end. It's the beginning. A portal. A passage. A breaking open. The greatest transformations come when everything falls apart. And right now, that's exactly what's happening. On a personal level and a global one. Millions are waking up, feeling this same pain, this same emptiness, this same shift. You're not alone. So, if you're in the dark right now, don't rush to fix yourself. Don't numb it. Don't shame it. Sit with it. Feel it. Listen to it. Because within that pain is wisdom. Within the stillness is truth. And within you is the light you've been searching for all along. You are not broken. You are breaking open. And remember, this awakening journey is never a lonely one. At every moment, a greater force moves with you. A force that always brings light into the darkness. A force that always clears the path toward truth. You are part of a vast flow. The flow of returning to your authentic self. And that is where the real you begins.